Hi, everybody. I am so excited. We have an amazing opportunity coming to us here in Northeast Ohio. It is a training that is very hard to get access to. And I have my good friend Janet Martin here to talk about it with me. Janet,
Hi.
hi. I'm so glad you came today.
I'm so glad.
Thanks for joining me. I know you have a very busy schedule.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm really glad to be here and excited to share about this opportunity. So thanks for having me on.
Well, first, can you tell everybody who you are, what you do, in case they haven't met you yet?
Absolutely. So I'm Janet Martin, and I am the business coach and team leader for Keller Williams Citywide, our office over here in
Mhm.
Westlake. I've been a team leader and business coach for about 8 years now,
Wow.
and really excited for this upcoming opportunity and wanted to share it with everybody. And so I'm grateful that we have a way to do that.
Okay, so tell us, what is this opportunity so
Yeah.
that we can learn more about it?
Yes. So, I've been seeing a lot of agents that are maybe struggling a little bit right now, maybe struggling to get back to the basics with the way the market's going. And this opportunity came up, and I thought this would be amazing because we all know that when shifts are happening and times are changing, if we just stay focused on the basics of our
Mhm.
business, we should thrive throughout any of those changes, through any shifts in the market. So, if we focus on what those activities are, and the answer I believe is always the same, is database, database, database.
Yeah.
And if we stay focused on that, and if we're really working it and doing the activities that we need to do, the
Yeah.
outcomes that we need will be the end result. So, the program, right? Would you agree?
Yes. And if anybody knows us, if anyone knows our team, or especially if you know my husband, Ed, I
Mhm.
mean, that's legit the most important thing in our business. It's the foundational piece that keeps us going. Yeah.
Right. And so you have to have a great foundation for a great business. And if you're treating this like a business, then the database is essential. And so most agents know that, but then it becomes the question of, well, what am I actually supposed to be doing? How
Mhm.
many people am I supposed to be contacting? Where do I find the people to contact? Right? All those questions start flooding in once you know what it is you need to do. And this program that's coming up is actually going to be, I believe, part of the answer to that. And so the program itself is called, and you may have heard of it too, and others out there may have heard, it's called Never Ending Referrals.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
I have heard of it, and I know the creators of it.
Mhm.
So, what are they have created this training program, and they've offered for us to collaborate and bring it to our local area, correct?
Yes. So
Okay.
this program was created by KW University master faculty Steve Schlueter and Tammy Youngst. And the whole reason they created this was because of everything I've been saying, right? It's if you need to master the art and the science of creating that database driven business, this is going to be the way to do it. And so this is actually a 6-week course. So this isn't just like a one time come for a few hours and learn everything you need to know, right? It's
Mhm.
more of a workshop that's going to happen over time. And so it's a 6-week course, excuse me,
Mhm.
that's going to allow you to be the master of your database. And we're big on mastery here. And if you can master your database, you're going to be that much better off in this market or any market that's to come.
That is incredible. So it's 6 weeks,
Mhm.
um, and you and I have committed to facilitate this because we believe in it so much.
Right.
We've committed to say, all right, we are gonna. How many hours is it
Well,
every?
it's every week we're going to meet for about 2 to 2.5 hours.
Okay, so 2 to 2.5 hours every single week
Mhm.
for 6 weeks straight. And so the goal is that, I mean, obviously, everything that we do between now and the end of the year
Mhm.
basically sets us up for next year.
Right.
So it actually is the perfect time to say, okay, if I want to continue to find success in this business, or if I'm struggling and I want to turn my business around or build a foundation, what can I do to build that? And so this is literally a step by step plug and play training. And because you come back week after week, you're going to actually do it. Because I know I've been to trainings where I've learned and then I throw my notes in a pile and I keep moving forward, right?
Yes.
So that's what I love about the 6 weeks, right?
Yes, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So there's accountability built in. You're going to get this week after week after week. And hopefully not just put this on a shelf and move on, because like you said, it's go time right now. Actually, what you're doing now is setting you up for success. Starting October 1, we're already thinking about goals for 2025 and setting ourselves up for success in that first quarter. So if you don't have a plan, if you need that extra bump, if you're lost on what to do or how to do it, this is going to make you the master of your database. And really quickly, Julia, if you don't mind, I just like to highlight what's going to happen in each of the sessions so that people know what they can gain from this.
That was exactly my next question. So.
Great. I read your mind. So in the first session, you're going to look at basically a conversion model on how to convert or create those connections and convert those into people that are likely to send you referrals. So it's all, that first session is all going to be about making connections and hopefully generating repeat and referral business from your database. In the next session, you're going to learn how to connect with your database in a natural style, something that works for you, and learning those simple strategies that are going to just, again, turn that database into a referral machine, I guess is probably the best way to describe it. And then in session 3, we're going to focus a lot on business to business referrals. So it's probably a big area where a lot of us miss some opportunity, is winning those business to business referrals and positioning yourself so that people, when they think of real estate, they're actually going to think of you. So that's the first half. And then the next half in session 4, you're going to learn how to build, how to really build that tribe around you and how to find out what the best strategies are to host client events and get people to call you. That's exciting in itself. So session 4 is going to be great. Session 5, we're going to focus on geographic farming and find out what the secrets are to unlocking the potential there. And then in the final session, of course, we're going to bring it all together and find out, how do we schedule this all and how do we embrace the power of making those connections, embrace the power of using video to make those connections, and just pulling it all together for success. So doesn't that sound like just, an amazing 6 weeks to you?
No, it absolutely does. And I think that it's something that I don't think it matters what level of career you're in. I mean, if you are a brand new agent, this is incredible because you're going to set it up. Like, this is the foundation of your business. Right. If you're an existing agent that has like a kind of database, but you're just not working it well, or you're just not feeding it and you don't know what to do, this is absolutely incredible. And even, the things that you were mentioning, we spend a lot of time focusing on building our database and feeding it and all those different things, but we still have a lot to learn, and we know that we can get more business than we're getting out of our database. So just continuously focusing on that, honing in on our skills, sharpening our dialogues. And I think the number one thing that prevents people from actually doing this at a high level is just like not knowing what to do. Okay, Janet, you talk to so many agents. What is the number one complaint right now, or struggle, or limiting belief that you're hearing?
I think the limiting belief is, I don't have enough business, or I'm worried that with the change in the amount of available transactions for this year, right, and next year, I'm worried, right? I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get my share of the transactions that are out there to hit my goals, or to help as many clients as I can to hit my goals, right? And so I think there's a lot of uncertainty right now, and thinking, well, I don't want to buy leads, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, right? Because I don't have the revenue, or I don't want to spend the revenue. I'd rather work with people that know, like, and trust me right out the gate, right? And so what do I need to do with this asset that I have already that maybe I'm just not engaged with, I'm not dialed into, I don't know where to start. And that's okay. Like, we don't expect everybody to know everything. Otherwise, we'd never have training and education classes, right? If we knew everything.
Right.
So if you, to your point, if you're brand new and just don't know, this will be a great way for you to learn. If you're somewhere in the middle and you're just not getting that return on your database that you need to get, or that you think you should be getting, this class is for you. And if you're working at a high level and you're getting results out of your database, but there still might be missed opportunity, this class is for you. So I don't know why we wouldn't have everybody signing up for this.
I mean, I agree. I'm already like, our whole team needs to be here for sure.
Right.
And it is a time commitment. And that's one thing that I want to stress is, and you probably know these stats more than I do, but there's a stat that says I think it's in the Millionaire Business, Millionaire Agent. MREA. Oh my gosh.
Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Yes.
Thank you.
Right.
In a model, like I think 20% of your week should be on training and learning.
Right. Being learning based is never something you should throw out the window, especially now. And that's a great point. A lot of folks during times like this, if they're making cuts, they're cutting that training and education budget. And actually now is the time not to do that. Now is the time to look at your expenses, monitor those, but double down on the training and education that's going to get you to the level where you need to be. So this is a perfect example of a 6-week opportunity that we don't get often. And so there's interaction, there's workshopping, there's video modules, there's role play, there's dialogues, everything that you need, and the formulas for success. So again, I think it's just jam-packed with value. And in case you can't tell, I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah, no, it's high level training. And I've done some of this training myself, and it's incredible. And I think the more you plug in to learning and growing, you will grow your business. And I mean, the path is in the math. I mean, really, Ed will talk about this all day long. If you have 200 people in your database, you should be able to sell 24 homes. And if you have 200 people in your database and you're not selling 24 homes, what's happening? Right. How can we maximize that amazing? I mean, it's like a gold mine that we're not mining. And so this is a relationship business. It's actually fun because usually the people in our database know us. So that's why we got into the business in the first place. It's not hard. This is what we're made to do. And so we want to just show you how to do it at the highest level with a plan so that you can get results, right? And we're not even going to show you, actually, Tammy and Steve and Never Ending Referrals, they created this program to show you.
Right.
And they're way smarter than me, that's for sure.
Yeah. I don't know that they're way smarter than you, but I know they're way smarter than me. So,
and they're fun and they're smart and they're
right.
So Janet, let's talk about logistics. What is this going to look like? What is it going to cost an agent? Who is invited to come? And what are the dates?
Yeah, so we're actually looking to start this in October. So we're looking at October 15th, which, what day of the week is that? October 15th is a Tuesday, is it?
October 15th is Tuesday, yes.
Yeah. So these are going to run on Tuesdays, beginning October 15th. And the timing on this, I believe we have finalized it from noon to 2:30. Is that what we're going with, Julie? All right. We had to sync up our schedules for this. So noon to 2:30 on those select Tuesdays. So the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th of October, and then the 5th, the 12th, and the 19th of November. So we'll be wrapped up and done with this by Thanksgiving. You'll get everything you need to set yourself up for success in that first quarter of 2025, which I can't believe is already here. And really, Julie, we're not charging for the content of this. There's just going to be a small fee, not even a fee, a small charge for materials, if you will. So you're going to get a workbook, you're going to get all the materials. And so there'll be a small cost associated with that. But this is something that's anybody can do. It's affordable. And, if you'd rather not have the printed materials, then there might not be any out of pocket for you. But we're looking forward to this. Cost should not be an issue to prevent somebody from coming to this at all. This is a huge, huge opportunity. And it's going to actually be in the community room here at Teal Place, right?
Yeah, Teal Place, Agent of Change Community Room. It's here in Westlake. Our seats are limited, so we will put we will in the notes and with this video have a registration link and all the information about the dates, the times, the cost, and we hope that you'll register right away. Again, this costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you were just to go. I mean, people travel across the country to go plug into this program.
Right.
And I believe that Tammy and Steve, the creators of this program, they really want to give back and help because they know, I mean, we want to see every single one of you guys still in this business next year and the year after and the year after. And I mean, there are a lot of agents right now getting out of the business because they don't know what to do and they're struggling. And we don't want that to be you. We want you to take this and just continue to thrive and grow no matter what the market is, no matter what the obstacles are. And honestly, the database is how you do it. That is your security, that is your foundation. And when you have those systems in play, you will grow. You will.
100%. And we're going to have some fun too, Julie. So
So it's a commitment, and we are committing our time to you because, you know, it took us about a week to figure out how we could align our schedules, but we're going to do it because we believe in it that much too. So we hope that we see you in October, October 15th, and we hope that we will see you October 15th for 6 weeks. Now, this is in person. I do not believe there's a virtual option because we really want you to commit to this, to be present in the room for those 2 hours and to learn, because that is how change happens and that's how we grow.
Absolutely. We don't want this to just be something you show up for, don't engage in, and then just check the box that you took a fun database class, right? This is something that we want you to actually be able to engage in, learn from others around you, and put into action when you leave here every Tuesday and beyond. So it's all in, right? We're going to play all in on this. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of great content, and you're going to get value out of this, I promise. And we're really looking forward to it. So with the links and everything, check it out. Make sure the dates work with your schedule. You have a little bit of lead time to get your schedule coordinated because we're about a month out from this. So we're really looking forward to seeing as many people as we can. But as Julie said, space is limited. So don't wait because we will cut off registrations once we reach a certain point of time. And I think Julie will have a little special on the early bird pricing for a little bit of a discount on the materials if you register early. So that'll all be in the link that you guys get.
Yeah. So if you're serious and you want to take over your market and you want to grow your business, we will help you. So commit, join us. We can't wait to see you. All right, Janet. Thanks for your time. We'll see you.
Thanks for having me. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.